good, everybody? Welcome back to your favorite podcast. They're like, we hate it. Imagine, no. You know, everybody says that. Like, I was watching some podcast this morning when I was getting ready, and everybody says, like, welcome back to your favorite podcast. Or they'll say
they
like
do.
that.
Everyone does say that.
Yeah, everyone does say that. But welcome back to Chins and Giggles, guys. Episode 101. I can't believe we're in the 3 digits now.
That's crazy. Let's talk about the last episode. It was so funny.
Bye. No, let's talk about the last episode. That shit was iconic.
No, I think it was hilarious. I just love dressing up. It was so fun.
You should have done. I was waiting for the TikTok or something of you guys either getting ready or something, because you know how we did the old thing last week. Like,
I got ready at your house, girl.
Speech you did. Oh my god, that's right. Well, I could have fucking filmed that while you guys were reading.
I figured who Brian looked like, Don Cheto.
Oh my god, is that what somebody said?
Yeah, people were like, he looks like Don Cheto's skinny version.
Stop.
You know how you were like, you look like somebody I can't pinpoint.
Yes, that's who he looked
like. I
was
like, duh.
It was Don Cheto. It's just he was just like
he just looked so funny.
He looked funny, yeah. And then Raul just straight up looked old.
Dude, you guys like definitely took the cake for that.
But you know what, Mara? I will say, I feel like when you guys got here, you guys did your makeup so quickly. Yeah. But me and Raul, we took like an hour getting ready, like going over the wrinkles like crazy. So like, I feel like that's why we looked like actually fucking old.
Yeah.
But that was a good episode, guys.
Such a good episode.
I was just telling Mara, I was like, we need to find more excuses to dress up. Like, there shouldn't be like a reason at all. Like, I think we should just go all out and start making shit funny, like, or stupid. Like, I was telling Mara, I was like, for summer, like, we should totally like sit here in bathing suits and make it look like we're on a beach or something.
In 2 pieces. I was kidding.
I think that would actually be hilarious for us to sit here like in fucking bathing suits.
That's so iconic.
It would actually
with a floaty, bitch.
Like a floaty, Myra. That would be so iconic.
That would be incredible.
And maybe it would look like a joke, like stupid, but I think that would be hilarious. Like, yeah, we should start doing that, or like we should just have themes like at school.
Like, even Easter would have been a theme.
Yeah, and it looks like today is twin day apparently.
Yeah,
why accident.
Are me and Karina literally wearing the exact same?
We're wearing the same fucking sweater today, you guys.
Like,
and
what happened?
I feel like it's not just the same sweater; it's like a random color compared to what we usually pick out.
It's actually a really cute,
it's
green,
so cute,
cool mom sweater from Crafty by Jess. And you know what? I was just telling Karina, it was in my closet too. And we just got it recently at the pop-up, right?
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful color. And I'm starting to learn my colors because, you know, color analysis on TikTok. Is it color analysis or
it's color theory?
Color theory.
I don't know.
You know, on TikTok, everybody's talking about it. There's even like filters where you could see your colors. And you know what? I reached for it because I do feel like this might be our color.
Is that why you reached for it?
I did. I reached for it. I'm like, this might actually be really cute right now for the spring.
And it's crazy because for me, like, it was in my closet, right? And like, I love the color green, but you know how this is like that green where it's like a
strong bright green,
like the green, like the kind of like St. Patty's green, where I feel like the only greens I ever wear are like the emeralds and stuff,
olives and stuff.
So that's why when I came on the episode, guys, I was like, what the fuck, we're wearing the same thing, just because it's such a like different, it's just like a bright green, so it's not something that I would typically like a color I would wear a lot. So I was like, what the fuck, we're wearing the same thing, bitch. Twin telepathy for real.
No, yeah, and that's the whole topic too, girl. But speaking of colors, we all trying to change this on.
You're like, back to my topic.
No, because I think it's so important to talk about this, because I feel like everybody now is realizing that not all golds and neutrals go with them.
Whoa.
And everybody's like in their beige era. And I feel like this whole color theory is really showing us that sometimes some colors don't look good on us. Like, I'm
the same thing with hair, huh? Like everything, clothes, hair, the accessories you wear, everything.
And people don't realize, even like the whole color theory, you're going based off like your face, like not the hair. It's truly like your actual, like when you do it, it has to be literally just your face. It's not based off your hair color. None of that. It's based off your eye color and your skin tone.
Okay.
So, girl, I'm telling you, like, I've done this whole color theory, and I feel like winter is our color palette. I think it's winter.
Okay. Winter.
And
what colors would go under winter?
I feel like reds, like bright pinks, like the bright colors that we never reach for, girl.
Wait, when you say red, what do you mean, like burgundy, or you mean like the bright red? Like the
It's
orange
hard
red.
because I really actually do want to like get it done professionally where someone's like putting the telas on me.
I think you could just put telas over you and like you would see like.
I mean, right? Like you pretty much could.
Because you watch the TikToks and like you could see what looks good. We should do that as a TikTok, Myra. Try that on ourselves. Like to attest on each other.
We should.
Cause
we should, girl.
Like, what are we doing? Like, there's so many TikToks I want to do with you, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I don't know. I really think like I don't know. I got the color, and I normally wouldn't wear this color, but because I've been like messing with the filters, I'm like, I think it would look good. Because I realized, Karina, I don't think I'm a gold girl. I'm a silver girl, and I've always been into gold.
So how do you know you're a silver?
Well, you know the filters on TikTok, like how it shows you like there's a gold one and there's a silver one. And the way our skin pops with silver.
I love how you say our, like when it's you.
Because we're twins. I just assume like, I'm like, Karina's my twin. It's going to be her color too.
That's so funny.
And I swear, Karina, that's how you know your color. Like your skin just like pops differently.
It almost glows, huh?
And the gold, it just brings out a lot of like yellow. I can't explain it. And the silver, it just balances so well.
I actually never tried that. I actually rarely wear silver.
I want to show you a filter.
The twin thing is just happening today, guys. Like a lot more. Like I came in here and I was like, I don't have earrings on, so I ran out of the room real quick and I was like, shoot, my earrings are not in my bag because I just had them in there for whatever reason. And then I saw some earrings, silver, and I'm pretty sure they're Myra's. And I saw them like laying around, so I was like, I'll just throw these on. So now we're wearing both silver and our green, and even our bottoms, Myra, are like similar colors. Like we really are twinning the fucking house today.
I just want you to see if you're a gold or a silver.
Okay.
It's a filter. It's already on. Good. You're gonna be shocked.
Whoa.
Isn't that crazy? What color are you?
Fuck, am I silver?
Karina, look how the gold makes you look.
Okay, but I feel like it depends on what vibe you're going for because like if I'm going for the fucking silver like really
but look how your skin looks with the gold.
Whoa. Oh my gosh, I look super yellow.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh my, what the fuck is this that is on you? Like a tela or a dress?
Yeah, it's like a that's how they test you. They wrap it around your neck. Isn't that crazy?
Oh my god. Gold looks horrible on me.
I'm shocked, girl.
And I always wear gold. Like my accessories are always gold.
And I think maybe the fact that we have like this green under is not helping. But yeah, the gold just makes it's just, I don't know, girl.
I'm honestly shocked. I never reach for silver unless the only way I'll wear silver.
You're gonna know better trying it without makeup or anything. Even I think the gold being under might throw it off. I think just fully when you're like not.
No, I didn't. I thought the gold was not flattering on me at all.
It's crazy, right?
And it's crazy because I am full through like my everyday earrings or like everyday jewelry is all gold. Like I just always go for gold. I will only wear silver, Myra, if I'm wearing something like that. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
like if I'm wearing like something that has silver on it, or I know some people like to mix it too, but like I usually like I always just do gold, and I rarely wear silver. Now I'm thinking like, bitch, I need to switch it up. Like,
isn't that crazy?
What the fuck? Now I'm thinking like, what colors are good on us for real? Like how you said, like the bright ones.
Yeah,
like pink and stuff.
I think so. I mean, actually, I don't know.
I just know about color in general, though. Like, I like shit like this. Like,
no, yeah, I was gonna say, I just know, like, I just feel like they're all like judging us. Imagine.
No, Myra,
I hate the color on you. I actually, I don't know why I put it on, Karina. I'm not gonna lie. I was like feeling myself. I was like, ooh, this screen looks cute.
And it's so funny because like I feel like when people first click on this, they're gonna be like, wait, is it St. Patrick's Day? Like, why are they both wearing green?
It's St. Patrick's Day. It's crazy.
Like, no, because they're probably like, wait, was this pre-filmed? Oh my god, it's April. Fuck, it's April already.
My Lanta.
Oh my gosh, you know what's gonna be one like in days? Hold on. We'll talk about that soon, but what the fuck? But yeah, guys, this is not a St. Patrick's Day episode. Myra, and this is the thing, like you would never like Myra would be caught dead before she wears anything color.
Yeah.
Like I feel like Myra always comes on the podcast, like cause you know a lot of times I'll try to like,
and I'm realizing neutral's not for me, baby. Imagine. This is the perfect example. You know what color I've never liked on me? Brown.
What? I love brown.
Like I always, there's something about it. I never knew it was a color. I thought it was just me that day. I'm like, I'm not feeling how I look this day. And I started realizing it's when I wear the color brown.
Wait, it's
like chocolate brown. I'm not a fan of.
Is it not in your palette?
I don't think it's in my color palette.
You know what's crazy, Myra? I love brown. Like, I love me, like...
You know what? It actually might go. It's just, I feel like it washes me out.
Like, for me, the perfect fit is just, like, some jeans, a long sleeve brown silk. Like, you know those, like, the long sleeve... You guys know those long sleeves that are, like, the skin tight ones? Like, the Skims material? Like, that, like, those long sleeve ones. Like, that one, like, in a nude or brown. My favorite outfit in the world.
Wow.
Favorite. Let's talk about twin telepathy, because when I walked into the room and saw Mara wearing this, I was like, no, because if you guys like watch the podcast, you know that a lot of times Mara wears like the neutral colors. And I've noticed that, like, if anything, I'll go for like bright colors randomly, like where like I'm feeling like the bright colors. And when I picked this outfit out today, I was like, it's very like bright. And Mara's probably gonna be wearing something neutral. I'm like, shit, we're not gonna match today. I'm like, I was like, we're gonna be like completely opposite today.
That's crazy.
So when I walked in, I was like, you're kidding. Like,
that's actually so crazy. I know, I'm still shocked about it, girl.
Oh, but y'all, it's just funny because it's the color too. Like, it's just like random that we both picked it out.
I'm shocked. We really are twins for real.
Do you
twin
believe
telepathy is real?
I was gonna say, like, do you believe in twin telepathy? Like,
yeah,
as a twin?
I do. Do you ever feel like you feel me?
I 100% believe in twin telepathy. I know it's real.
To what
I don't
extent,
think it's real.
though? Because do you ever feel like you might sense anything?
I think to an extent. I don't think like if we were to take a twin telepathy test right now, I'd be nervous because I'd be like, oh, what if we don't, like get the same things? So I think we should take one today. But I do feel like sometimes it shocks me. Yeah. Like when I finish your sentences or when you finish mine, or you bring something up that like was just about to like come out of my mouth.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, bitch, I was about to say that. Or just things when you were younger, you guys. I don't know if we've told them on the podcast, but Myra and I have memories like that. We share memories that were not real. And that just blows my fucking mind.
Oh, like dreams and stuff?
Yes. Memories that I thought were real memories. And like they're so out of this world, like not physically possible.
Yeah.
Physically possible on this planet, that's what trips me out.
I just feel like in general, like being twins, you're very similar. Like even like the way your body functions is very similar.
Oh my gosh, that's real. Your body's in sync.
I want to say Karina started her period before me.
You know what?
So her menstrual cycle is like anything that Karina feels, gets,
Myra will go through
eventually. I want to say my body's like maybe like 5 months behind Karina.
This is what's crazy.
It's the trippiest thing ever.
It is so crazy, you guys. Like, I am convinced that like anything I get, like
I'm eventually gonna
Myra will go through in one way or another. And like we almost like give each other like a heads up with stuff.
Yes, girl.
Like, and it's the weirdest thing, you guys, because I know we're two different individuals, but like and you know what? We still have not confirmed if we're identical or fraternal. Like my mom says we're identical.
Girl.
And I would just have the biggest shock of my life, bitch, if we were not.
I would have the biggest shock of my life.
But I actually do truly believe in my heart that we're identical, because like even like moles on our body are in the same spots, but like slightly like
you
an
got
inch
the one
off.
on your armpit too.
Slightly an inch off, or like one bigger than the other. Like I have like a mole on my armpit. Mine's bigger than yours. Mine's like a verruga.
Period.
Mine is like, bitch, I want to rip her off.
Period.
Like that's like funny.
It just takes an appointment to go get it, but we just
Where is yours at? Yours is like more on this side.
Mine's right here.
Same armpit, you guys. How fucking crazy is that? Trips me the fuck out, bitch. Like we have the same mole on our armpit, but Myra's is slightly slightly outwards, and mine's like more centered, and mine's bigger.
Can we talk about how you're right-handed and I'm left-handed?
How does the fuck does that work for real?
Since you're right-handed, I had to be left-handed. Like it's just has to be that way.
Right? I just thought about that right now. Like when you like put us together, like left brain, right brain. Growing up, I always thought, is that real, guys? I don't know.
If you're a twin, are you left-handed and right-handed? I just need to know.
That's how I always felt growing up. I just thought it was a thing. I was like, oh, we're twins.
Splits on the same side too.
My hair naturally splits on the right.
Mine too.
And I have a remolino, which is a cow's lick, or whatever the fuck they call it.
Oh wow!
I just call it remolino. We have it in the same spot. What's something else you have that I have? I'm like, we're like all fucking naming.
I don't know.
Our toes. I don't know. Like,
is your left index toe longer?
Yes.
Okay.
Than my thumb. I mean, than my thumb. And my fat toe, my big toe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have like guys, we have similar things like that. It's just crazy.
I mean,
like
we're identical queen.
From moles to like cowlicks to everything, you know, like literally everything. And then the closer we get in weight together, I'm like, bitch, we're the same person.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like I swear to you, I will literally be looking like at certain pictures of us. Especially right now that I'm doing like a side part, people are like, "Oh my god, Myra!" Like they'll see my stories and they'll be like, "I thought you were Myra."
Sometimes and it trips me out.
I'll see like sometimes I see you make a certain face and I'm like, "Oh my god, that's me." Or I don't know if you do this as a twin or not, Myra, but I do it. Like if I see like a certain color looks good on you, or a certain color, I'm like, period, I'm gonna try that because it looks good on her. We're twins.
Yeah.
Do you ever do that?
Yeah.
Like certain things like that, or just we're literally. Twin telepathy is fucking real. Besides the point of like,
I mean, I assumed like you have the same color.
Like how you say even our periods are in sync. Like if I have a suspicion,
hate to say this, but if you were to get something, I would be like, I'm gonna get it too.
I was gonna say that right now. I just didn't know how to bring it up without being negative. But I was gonna say like we're so in sync with our bodies that like God forbid if I got a disease one day, I would be like, Myra, go to the doctor now.
It sounds crazy, but like if you're a twin, you'd get it. I think, I don't know.
If you are in sync with your twin this much, guys, like you just get it. Like I am so in sync with Myra, with our bodies.
We are the same cell.
It's actually, and I feel like a lot of things, Myra, like
isn't that crazy, Karina? If we're identical twins, we were one egg, bitch.
We're clones, Myra. We're clones. It's scary.
But isn't that weird how we're so different though? Like we do have very like different personalities.
It has
in
to
a
do
way,
with environment and everything, you know, just everybody has their own like minds and stuff.
Isn't that
wild? We are like the same flesh. Like Noah's my kid, bitch, and like Mia's yours genetically.
I've heard that too. I've heard that.
Like sometimes
our DNA is the exact same? Like
our DNA is the same. You could frame me for murder one day.
Hold on, no, for real?
Like, I think, right?
Oh, do we have the same blood?
I think we have, yes, duh. We have the same, like the same blood type.
Well, yes, Karina, but one thing is having the same blood type and having the same DNA, girl.
We have that's the biggest thing with twins. Like, yeah, they have the same DNA, identical. Same DNA is crazy.
It's just crazy. What about, we can't have like the same freaking fingerprints either, right?
Do we have the same fingerprints?
Bitch, don't say that. That's just crazy.
I actually think we do.
You're lying, Karina. There's no
way. Or is that
way.
unique to everybody? Please Google that right now because I swear I think we do.
Stop it right now.
And that leads me to like the questions that every twins get growing up. Like people always ask like, do you switch places with each other and stuff? Me and Myra have always been like boring in the sense that we've never switched places in our life. I want to do a little prank on Noah so bad because I feel like Mia's already old enough to like, she does not confuse us for shit. There's times that I'll leave you guys, like, let's say I'm out doing something, my mom's babysitting Mia, and let's say Myra comes over for whatever reason, like, my mom will tell me, like, that when she saw Myra walk in, that she'd be like, Mommy, and then she'll, like, come close to you, and she's like, never mind.
She does that. I'm like, Mia, I'm not your mom.
And she thinks it's
far away? No, I always, every time I come over and say you're, like, at the warehouse, I always get those first few seconds of, like, she her being my daughter, like, because she's fully, like, Mommy, she gets excited, and she'll be like, like she like,
when she gets close enough, she's like, never mind.
Like you can tell she's like,
but Noah Myra is still little. I feel like you could. Oh, in the beginning, it was so easy to trick him.
Oh yeah,
like so easy to trick him. I really like. We've been wanting to do like a video so bad where we like we're the exact same today. Even
and he's not even here.
Damn, we wear the exact same thing, same perfume. I'm talking head to toe.
Yeah,
and I really want to test both of them, Noah and Mia.
Yeah,
like really test them and like. Do the same faces and everything. So they can be like, what the hell? I think that'd be funny. Like, I'm surprised we've never done that. Like, we've never been the type to, like, prank people, even our own, like, family. No. I feel like family would just not be possible.
Yeah, no. Like, well, no. On Sunday, my dad, he was like, Karina. I was like, soy Mayra.
The fuck?
And he was like, oh. And he, like, brushed it off. And I was like, girl, on Easter.
What the fuck?
He's like, hola, Karina. And I was like, soy Mayra. Karina no
I wasn't even in town.
She's in Arizona. Imagine.
I'm screaming.
I just want to know how they even told us apart, like when we were little. I heard they literally could only tell us apart with our earrings. Because
I literally saw
purple and I had pink or something.
I saw a TikTok the other day of a lady saying that, like, because it was like one of those things like, It was like a TikTok that got stitched of, you know, when you have twins, how do you tell them apart? How do you know if you've never switched them after birth at being in the hospital?
Like, how do I think that? I'm like, what if I was born first and my name's
But
Karina?
you know how you always get like you always get the little bracelet?
Yeah.
Like, you always get the bracelet like
You do?
immediately after birth.
But when did they pierce our ears?
I don't know. See, I have a like I think of that too.
How
Like
did she tell us apart? As babies, we were identical, Karina.
identical.
Like
scary.
literally identical. I'm like, girl, let me find
Babies?
out I'm Karina.
And like you can't even say like, oh well, one has a mole and one has no mold because we have the same moles and everything.
Yeah.
Like how the fuck do they tell us apart for real? Like as babies? Because I saw a girl on TikTok, she stitched that and she was like, actually, my husband and I we had two bassinets, they had their names on them, and we got to that they were super sleep deprived, and there was one night in the hospital where they were carrying one each, and they were like, wait, which one are you carrying?
Oh my God.
And like they never figured it out. Like, they just kind of assumed that.
Well, they had the bracelet at
That's
the
what
hospital.
people were commenting, but like I don't know what their situation was, but they were saying that they were like in that moment we didn't know who was who. I was like, what the fuck? So she doesn't know if like her kids were
Oh gosh, that's
mistaken
crazy.
after that. I'm like, what?
I
the
mean, I
fuck?
could tell as babies who was who. Like you could still tell some differences.
Yeah.
But the what I'm trying to say is, am I named Karina or Myra?
Right? I feel like as a baby, like our baby pictures, like my eyebrows were like higher.
Is that?
I don't know. That's a weird trait, like to like tell apart. But I feel like my eyebrows were like,
I feel like we have
slightly more
different.
raised.
Like we have the same mouth, but still kind of different.
Yeah.
That's how I could tell. Like
Yeah.
our like smile in a way, like our
Yeah.
mouth, like in pictures, baby pictures.
I feel like I could talk like sideways sometimes.
Sideways?
I don't know how to explain it. Like I talk with like this side of my mouth, and I don't notice
I've
it.
never noticed it.
And I think it has to do with my bite, because I have my my bite's like chueco. I mean,
Oh,
obviously I have
what's
fucking
different.
veneers.
I don't have veneers.
Well,
I
that
need it-
too, but like my bite, like it's like crooked a little bit on this side. So naturally, when I talk, like this opens more. And I never noticed it until Alex. She told me, she's like, you talk with this side, and she said that you talk with this side. She's like that. She says that. She's like, I never noticed.
I didn't even notice it.
I think we filmed together one time, and she's like, I never noticed, but you talk with this side, and Mara talks with the other side. Like with
What?
I'm like, bitch, even our mouths are in sync. Imagine we are one. Imagine
What side is your bite? You said.
my bite is on this side, and she said, like,
And
you.
my bite is on the side.
What the fuck? That's so funny. So random, huh? Like
I need to go back and get braces because my bite is shifting, girl.
I know. Same.
If you're out there and you just want to get braces for fun, don't do it.
Actually,
Don't do it.
for fun, bitch. People do it because their teeth are crooked, mama.
No, like just like you were out here wearing glasses for fun, how you told me the other day.
I know.
People do it. I'm gonna be
Like the
honest. I'm gonna
smile?
say it. I'm gonna say it. I got braces because I thought they were cute.
Okay.
No,
I'm sorry, but bitch, I had a crazy underbite. I needed braces.
I look at my pictures before. I did not need braces. My teeth were always straight, but I guess I kind of had like an underbite, but it wasn't even an underbite at that point.
No, my shit was, yeah, I had an underbite.
I did not really fully have an underbite up until now. Like it's like a crossbite. It's coming out.
Well, that's because we didn't wear our retainers.
Because we didn't wear retainers, and naturally, I don't know if you guys know this, but after you have braces, naturally your teeth shift. Your teeth shift. Your teeth are like loose, basically. And they're shifting and shifting and shifting. And I'm creating this crossbite. I want to say I had like a slight crossbite, but like I literally could even insert pictures because I literally like I did not need braces.
No, I did.
I look at and I truly believe there are people that do get braces because they just want the experience of it. And I will say that I do
Maybe
feel-
because I was gonna get them, you were like, fuck it, I'll get them too.
I thought they were cute. I was like, yes. And this was the time where I was working. Like I paid for my own braces. Like I voluntarily did it. I was
I
like,
did
fuck
too.
it. Like it was like $100 a month, I think.
Something like that.
Yeah. And at that time, you know, I was working and I was like, I'm just gonna do it. And I did it. And honestly, I want to say maybe after braces they fixed my bite, but like I always loved my teeth, and now I'm becoming insecure about them because I got braces and I didn't wear retainers, girl.
No, but I think over time they would have shifted regardless. It's just that like you didn't wear your retainer.
I swear I'm gonna insert
I didn't
pictures
wear mine
because
either.
I look at pictures now and it just kind of pisses me off that I was like so dumb to
Mara,
just
you
get
were
them.
also like a teenager. Maybe your teeth were gonna shift over time regardless.
Maybe.
And just that on top of not wearing retainers
Yeah.
made it worse.
And I'm like, they're worse now.
I think some people who wear braces don't realize that retainers are basically for life.
Yeah,
and
that's
like that's
crazy.
something I didn't realize. I thought that it would just be like one at night and stuff, and even then, like it's really hard to just keep up with it. Like, bitch, like I feel like I would need like a built-in retainer like stuck permanently to my mouth to actually keep it on every night. Because I already lost my fucking retainer, like that ass. I lost it, and I actually like whenever I don't wear my retainer, my teeth start opening up right here.
Yeah,
I start getting a gap right here.
Yeah, I started gapping. I didn't have that before.
Yeah, and that's how I know my teeth are moving. But
does anybody have like Invisalign? Do you guys like it? Because
I had Invisalign, remember?
Oh.
Right
so you had it like basically twice?
I had braces twice. I had like the OG braces, like the traditional, and then I had to get Invisalign.
Did it work?
Yeah, of course. They work perfectly fine.
I've heard, do they put brackets or am I tripping?
They do.
On all your teeth?
Oh, wait. Which I've had Invisalign a few times and
damn.
Yeah.
I need to just go.
Okay, so that's the thing with Invisalign. Like, if you wear your retainer, like when you go back, they're like, well, you have to start the process again. So they'll start giving you Invisalign, like, but they won't put the brackets anymore.
There's people that wear brackets with Invisalign. I don't know if I'm tripping.
I wore brackets one time with Invisalign. It's like little like white dots. You can't really even see them.
Yeah.
It's just for them to hold
I think I'm going to do it. Not for my top teeth, for my bottom teeth because of my bite.
My bottom teeth too, yeah.
Because now that we're talking about like me talking sideways, I have been noticing.
It's the bite.
When I smile, it looks like I'm smiling like this.
Me too.
And I'm like, bitch.
And it's literally the bite.
I like,
no, me too. I smile like this. I'm like, what is the reason?
And I noticed it, like, I had gone to Disneyland recently, and like the people that were tagging me, like, look at
no.
And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe it.
No, it's literally the bite, Myra, because me too, like, the reason I talk, because I always, like, question, like, why do I talk like that? Like, with my, like, it looks like I'm struggling to talk, and, like, I've analyzed, like, really good, and I'm like, bitch, because my bite is, like, pushing on this side, so it makes it look like I'm, like, talking like this, like,
look at my bite. That shit's, like, all here.
No, I know. I feel like my bite is crazy under these veneers too. Yeah, I think that's the only thing holding them together. Imagine because I don't have them on my bottom teeth, and those are the ones shifting.
Let me see your
teeth. You see here?
I love your teeth.
Bye. I feel like my teeth look bigger now that I lost weight.
You think so?
I kind of want to shorten them. Cool. I do. I'm like, I feel like my mouth looks huge with my teeth right now. Like, after I lost some weight, I feel like they just look bigger and bigger, my teeth. I'm like, bitch, I'm getting insecure about them. I swear. I swear.
Stop lying.
I'm like, let me go shorten them. I know
if you do that. I've been in my veneers era, low-key, looking at them.
I did.
Online. I have been. You know, I've been going back and forth. I never know if I'm going to do it or not. But I was looking at them and I was like, ooh.
I always
so
felt,
cute.
I always felt that
and
when
I forgot
got
you had veneers too, bitch. I was like, wait, Karina has veneers.
I always felt that when I got them done, I was so excited. I was always so excited about having like big teeth because like we have short. I feel like my teeth were always a little bit shorter than yours. Or maybe because maybe because I had like an open bite. My bite was just like, guys, I don't know. Like I didn't even suck my finger as a kid. Like I don't know why my bite was like legit open. Like I had a gap in between my bite. Like they couldn't touch.
Did that give you anxiety that they couldn't touch?
It didn't give me anxiety. It just made my teeth look fucking like shark teeth. I don't know how to explain it. They just look like small and like my bite wasn't closing. So I was just always so excited about having like that Hollywood big smile that when I got my temporaries, I look back at my temporaries and I'm like, that was a good fit for me.
Don't tell me you requested them bigger than your temporaries.
Yes, I did. And you...
Well, I love your teeth. Hold on. Where are we going with this?
You and Luis were like, oh, you should do them a little bit bigger. No, but I was influenced.
Your teeth.
I wanted to do them a little bigger, but like I feel like you guys also like
maybe. I mean, I
was like, yes, teeth. I knew it because I remember when I got my temporaries, like they kind of look like my teeth, my other ones, like my older ones, just a little more structured, which is like that's what they should look like because they do them so that they could look natural.
Yeah.
And I remember I was like,
no, I think it was for me. They looked wider.
They just looked wider.
They were more squared, Karina.
They were. And I was like, I think they should be a little longer. And I remember asking you were like, yeah, I think you should go a little longer. Yeah. So then I got these in, like, I love them and all, but I do sometimes feel like I'm like, especially like, I feel like when I got them too, like, I was also like 70 pounds bigger. So like, it just kind of like fit. And I feel like after I started losing a little bit more weight, I do catch myself sometimes where I'm like, oh shit, my smile looks huge. And I think it just might be that like maybe like my face slimmed down a little bit and now my teeth are getting bigger by the day. Does that make any sense, guys? I don't know.
I know what you mean. Your face is smaller, so you feel like your teeth look
big. I have seen those comments before. They're like, I think her teeth are a little big for her face. And I'm like, oop, okay. And it's fine. That's fine too. Cause like I've noticed it too, especially after weight loss. So I'm like, maybe I could get them like resized a little bit just because maybe when I got them, because I was bigger, you couldn't tell much. and I feel like now, like since my face has slimmed down a little bit, like
do you feel like you had an identity crisis by any chance? That's what I'm scared of.
Identity crisis.
Like when you,
oh no,
you're like, oh my god, it's not me anymore.
No, I loved my veneers. Like I've always like, it was like,
that's
oh
the
my
only
gosh.
thing holding me back. That I've never like
just go to the right doctor.
My teeth. But I've always like fantasized over veneers because they just look so beautiful. So it's just one of those things where I feel like I would have an identity crisis about it. Does that make sense?
No, because if you go to the right doctor, a lot of times they look so natural you can't even tell.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of people you see that you're like, oh, they look so natural, you couldn't even tell like that they had them.
Yeah.
So just do that. Like just go like to like, there's really good doctors out there.
Think about it. You know, speaking of twins, it's been all over my For You page.
The Conjoined twins.
The Conjoined twins wedding. And I just have a lot of questions, and I feel like we can kind of talk about it because we're twins.
Yeah.
Abby and Brittany. They're conjoined together. They actually have, you know, their own brain, their own heart, their own stomach, but from the waist down, they share the same body.
The same
private part.
Oh. Do they feel the same? Oh yeah, well of course, right? They feel like down there.
Okay, so Abby got married.
She got married like 3 years ago, huh? It's just resurfacing right now.
No way. She recently did.
No, she got married like 3 years ago, but the video just resurfaced. Like,
you're lying. No way.
Yeah, she got married a few years ago.
Oh.
But have you ever thought about how conjoined twins happen? Like, I think it just happens where like there's like something. You know how typically like twins split, like the egg will split.
Yeah.
I'm assuming something happens where like it doesn't fully split and it just keeps developing, like the babies, and they just stay together. Because there's twins too that some of them are conjoined in different areas. Like some of them do share organs and some of them don't.
Like these conjoined twins, each of them, like the one on the right is dominant, like with her right leg, her right arm. Whoa. And yeah. So when I saw this video, I guess resurfaced because I guess they've been married. You know, they're dancing.
You can't help but have all the questions in the world.
No, and they're dancing, and he's obviously just kissing Abby, right?
I did notice that. Like, I didn't know that she was married. I thought he was marrying them both. But somebody commented sister wives. I just thought it was funny. But I did notice that he was just looking at one, and I was like, oh damn, that's fucked up. He definitely likes her more than the other.
Fucked up. Like that, I was like, damn, he's in love with her or not.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But I didn't know he actually just married her.
And I'm like, the other one's waiting for a kiss. But then I realized he only married her. And I think my only main question is like,
ask it.
Her sister Brittany one day is also gonna want to have a partner. And I'm assuming Abby
gonna be like,
I'm assuming Brittany by choice, not even by choice.
She don't got a choice, baby. She gotta go along with it.
She gotta go to the honeymoon. She gotta move in with his fool. She gotta do everything with this man.
My God, oh my gosh.
So what happens when she wants to move in with somebody? When she wants to get married? When she wants to have kids?
What?
This guy has to go into this marriage knowing that he's gonna be sharing them with someone else,
or are they just being selfish and like, it's okay, like it's okay. She don't got a man. I'm doing it.
I think it's something they're not thinking about, and they're like.
But then also at the same time, even if they're conjoined, like they do deserve to have those moments, you know.
Exactly.
But
Brittany deserves it too.
Brittany deserves it too. Yeah.
So
how Brittany, how she feel about this? You
So this
bring him on the podcast, dude.
I'm trying to be respectful because obviously, like, they didn't choose this, you know.
Yeah.
So Brittany,
you can't help but have questions.
She's gonna one day want a partner.
I'm gonna ask the question everybody's wondering. He's fucking them both. Like what? Like okay,
I heard that. There was other twins that kind of talked about it, that they're also conjoined, and they say they're almost just like, you either like just like
block it
off while they're having their thing, and you're kind of just, I'm assuming, on your phone, reading like a book, putting some headphones.
Myra, like, do you both have an orgasm? Like, how does that work?
Because you both share it.
So is she just like blocking it off, like?
No, I feel like because I'm a twin, I really was putting myself in that spot, and I was like, Me and Karina are sharing the same body. Like, I would be so fucking mad if this bitch just selfishly gets married. I'm sorry.
I would be so mad. I would be like, really, bitch? Like,
I would be so pissed. Like,
I
bitch,
know.
at this point, like, let's just choose the same fucking guy, girl.
Like, can we compromise and fall in love with the same guy first?
That would be
like you get to decide who the fuck we're marrying, bitch.
Like it's just like, I don't know. Maybe they've had to have had this conversation.
This
like,
is also their life.
Just so you know, like, she's gonna find her man too, and you're gonna have to like be living with like all of us.
Or what if he's just like confident, like, no, she's not gonna get married. It's cool. We're good. Like, they're not thinking about it. They're probably not thinking about it.
And that's a recipe for disaster.
And you know what? It's just like, these are just questions that everybody has.
Also, I feel like maybe the
I'm just really interested, like, how that works and stuff. You know, like, I'm sure they make it work.
like, their sex life would have to physically become exhausting if the other one has another boyfriend.
This has to be their normal. You know, I'm sure their whole life they've dealt with like sharing and stuff. Like, you know, even like being a twin in general, but you gotta share everything.
But you know what's actually funny? They don't gotta share food because they have a stomach each.
Oh, so they have their own stomach and stuff. Okay,
that's crazy, right?
I think that like the
I just got a lot of sex.
The intimacy part is like everybody's biggest question.
Yeah, it really is.
Like, it's just natural to think that, you know.
I feel like it's weird to us, but think about how this has been their entire life since day
to them.
One.
You know, they use the restroom together. They share every life experience they've shared because they're stuck to each other.
Everything.
Like, they're conjoined. They're literally like together. So that's their normal. It's like with us, like twins, like you get a lot of questions like your whole life. Like, how does it feel to be twins? And you're like, I don't know how it feels to be like a single, not twin person because it's my fucking normal.
So for them, that is their normal, and they've, I'm sure, got it down.
That is their normal, but even when it's your normal, there is like certain things about being a twin that sometimes could be a little bit annoying. So imagine like being conjoined too. Like, they have to have their own like you know, internal issues with each other. I like how you said that she was like that they had to have a conversation like, really, bitch, we're marrying this guy, you know. So it's like, I gotta live with him too. Like, I bet you that was a conversation that was had.
Whew, stressful.
Like, because that's like, oh my gosh, like moving in with him and stuff.
It's a recipe for disaster when she finds her partner too.
I think that's the thing. Like, Brittany deserves to find her partner too, and when she does, that's my question: how the fuck does that work? When she finds her partner, are y'all all
not
together?
Just that? Like, okay, what if one doesn't want to have a baby? She's still gonna have to go through that experience because she wanted to get pregnant.
Well, that's just decisions they probably make together,
and they have their own individual stomach.
Also, like, you know how there's always like, just personalities, like is one of them like more alpha than the other, and like, we're doing it my way. Imagine.
I know people were saying how Abby gives like alpha.
Oh my god, I was thinking it too.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I was like, pobrecita, did she get dragged into this? And they're like, whatever, we're marrying this guy. Or like growing up. Like, did one get more boys than the other? And she's like, she's used to this shit. Let's go get married. Imagine like girl one.
No, I don't think so.
No, but like, you know,
I hope not.
I hope not too, queen. But like, Abby, baby, blink twice.
Like, Abby's more like Aventada.
No, not Abby. The Brittany. I confuse them.
Like, Abby's more like my way or the highway vibe, or what?
I don't know. You just never know.
Oh my god, if we were conjoined twins, who would be the one that's like my way?
No, I don't know. Like, no, I don't.
It's actually like, it's just stressful. It's a stressful situation.
Oh my gosh.
Because you feel for them.
Also, the guy,
he was in the army and he's also a nurse.
Okay.
So I feel like that he sees that a lot, right? Like,
conjoined twins?
Not conjoined twins.
Okay, well,
he was in the nurse. He's also been in the army.
He was in the nurse.
A lot of stuff.
Okay, so you're saying
no? Because Brian asked me, like, he was like, "Would you date me if I had like a conjoined twin?" I was like, respectfully, no, I wouldn't, because
it's tricky. It's tricky. Also, like, do you think a part of him? Oh my god, I'm not trying to think like. I'm not trying to make everything sexual. I'm not. I'm just really thinking
he got two bitches.
That part. I was gonna say that, like, when
they gotta be a fetish when he fucking her. Imagine.
Do you think a part of him he's like, yeah,
I got two bitches.
You like this shit, bitch? You have to look at her. Like, I don't know. Or like, do they put a pillow over her head? I don't know.
Not the pillow.
Like, what?
How does she? She's right there with her.
She just like, so they just tell her like, shh, go to sleep. You know?
She gotta put some. I'm trying to think if I was in that situation, like I'm fully like blasting something in my ears. I'm not trying to hear you.
But you don't think deep down, like, what if he's like really like, I don't know, like,
yeah,
like,
deep down, he's probably like,
no, but her too. She's probably like, ooh. I mean, I don't know, Myra. I'm really trying to think.
Yeah,
like also like when
I'm
you
stressed just thinking about.
I mean, you are like, the fact is, she's also being intimate with him, even if it's her conjoined sister married him. She's also being intimate with him. Like, does she fall in love too? She's going on all the dates together.
What happens when Brittany wants to get pregnant and say her sister's been wanting to get pregnant? How do you know whose child is whose?
Oh,
till they're born. Like, oh, so you were the one that
I have
got pregnant.
no clue how that works.
Yeah, what if like
that is so tricky?
Abby wants to, with her husband, have a baby and they just don't get pregnant, and then she finds her boyfriend and he knocks her up quick.
Oh my gosh!
But they think like, well, no, we've been trying.
DNA test, I think it probably would, or they would probably plan it out. I don't know. That's wow.
Yeah, I'd be like, you're not having sex. Me, I'll try to be dominant. You're not. If Abby's trying to get pregnant, I'd be like, bitch, you're not fucking for like a good year or so. Imagine.
Oh my god, like, a good year is crazy.
Oh wow, that's crazy, girl.
I'm done.
This is too much, girl. It's a lot. It's a lot, and it's just one of those things where I am happy for them.
So happy for them because, like, no matter what people try to make like a joke out of or whatever, and like, yes, we are human beings. We're gonna have fucking questions just naturally because they share everything down there, girl. So we have questions.
Yeah.
But besides that, like, yes, they deserve their own happiness. I just hope Brittany gets hers too.
I hope she does.
And I hope she wasn't dragged into this shit. Imagine.
Yeah.
Because I know I would be like, really, bitch? This gotta be my wedding day. We're marrying your man.
She had to play along, right, with the dancing because she's dominant with her left, and they were like dancing.
Yeah. I mean, if that's not a ride or die, I don't know what is.
Fuck, for real.
I mean, it's not like she has a choice, queen, but like, you know, they have to have a strong bond too. Speaking of twins real quick, like, I wanted to talk about specific crazy twin telepathy stuff. I know we already touched base on this, but like, I like one specific thing. I don't know if we've mentioned on the podcast. We probably have. We've talked about a million things, so I don't even remember we mentioned it. Me and Myra have both this same memory as a kid of our arm getting chopped off.
Oh yeah,
did we tell this on the podcast?
Girl. Can we say it?
Okay, so it was a dream, but my whole life I thought it was real.
I didn't know. I didn't. I knew it wasn't real because I have my arm with me, right?
I know. Yeah.
So I knew it was a dream.
But like, we both have the same memory in the elevator where our arm getting cut off, and like we both have this memory. Like, tell me, like, that's not. It doesn't get more twin telepathy than that. Us having the same fucking memory.
What about this memory? Because I know I'm tripping. I don't know if my brain was like making things up as a child. But do you remember that Hershey's that had little worms in it?
No.
I have this weird memory as a child that a kid gave me Hershey's and it had little worms coming out of him. I was like, oh my god, like, why is
wait, no, I think that really did happen.
It was real,
right?
I
just got that just unlocked a memory. Yeah, they just gave us maggots.
Knew it.
Hershey's. It just probably was just sitting there molded.
It wasn't maggot, so it was like a little worm. I remember. I don't know, probably wasn't maggot. Wow. Okay, I've always wanted to get closure with that thought.
Closure,
I thought it was
crazy.
Fucking crazy for pictures.
I mean, now that I'm thinking, you know, the kid's imagination is so wild. Maybe there was like maggots on it, and you envision like
a worm.
Because you just unlocked a memory on like chocolate with like worms in it. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna be something where we're like, oh my god, yeah,
telepathy.
Yeah,
I think that really did.
It did happen. Good. Yeah.
I mean, the arm thing is just beyond me crazy. Like, I just have this vivid memory of like getting my arm chopped off in an elevator.
What if this? I also have this theory that maybe one of us told each other the dream and we ran with it, that we dreamt it.
I don't know. That's been like a memory my whole life. Like, I don't know. I don't even know where the fuck it stemmed from. I just thought it was real. I mean, not real, but I just have that memory.
That's crazy.
I want to play a twin telepathy game.
Let's play it. I was about to say right now.
I think we should. Okay, so twin telepathy basically is like when you're thinking the same thing or blah, 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 whatever the fuck, right? They play different on TikTok, but maybe we could just name different stuff.
Yeah.
Should we close our eyes?
Let's.
Are your eyes closed?
Yep. I think we should raise our hand. Start with raising your hand. Okay. Are you raising it?
Yeah.
Okay. Should we at least surprise ourselves and open our eyes or no?
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I expected this.
Okay, I expected it because I'm left-handed and I always raise my hand.
Same, I'm right-handed. That's literally what I was thinking too.
Okay, that was creepy.
We should have done something with our hand.
What do you want to do?
I think that's cool that we raise the same hand.
I think it's crazy.
You're like, I think it's crazy. Out of our 5 hands, we raised this one. Imagine.
What else do we do?
Okay, let's close our eyes and make a funny face. 1, 2. We made a different face. Damn it, we're not twins.
Yeah, that's some sad shit, bitch. You pissed you didn't do that.
That was your funny face? A kissy face?
I know, right? Like, what?
That was your funny face. I can't stand
you. Bitch, now I'm mad I did that face. Why did I do that face?
Kissy face? That's what you think funny?
You know what? Funny face is that. And
yeah.
And I should have fucking done it.
Okay. Okay, say a number from 1 through 10.
Are you closing your eyes?
Oh!
I'm all closing my eyes. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god. Okay. 1 through 10?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1,
7.
8.
Oh! I was gonna say 8. I swear. I
Say 7.
Oh I don't swear.
Just do what you're gonna say.
Swear I was gonna say 8, but I was like, Mara's gonna say 8 because of Noah's birthday. I'll say 7.
Oh, that's the point. That you would want to say the same.
See, that's how twin. That's and it how wasn't connected.
I thought you were gonna say 8 because that's our birthday. Actually, it's also the 8th.
Oh my god, you guys share the same like number.
We do. We're 2-8. Brian Noah's 4-8.
Oh,
I've always felt connected to him because of that.
Bitch. Oh my god, 2 + 2 = 4. This is how synced we are. That I was like, I'm gonna say 8, 7 because Mara's gonna say 8, whatever.
But wouldn't you want to say the same number?
I don't know why I did that. Okay. I'm scared.
Pick a color.
Oh no, this is gonna be hard.
No, I think there's that right in the top of my head. I know.
Okay, 1, 2, 3,
Pink.
red.
I hate you, Karina. What's going on,
bitch? We said we are twin telepathy.
Yeah, you knew you were thinking pink, but you said red. Imagine.
I just said red.
Hey, pink and red are very similar.
Okay, think of a an animal. 1, 2, 3. Whale.
A whale is a mammal.
Well, bitch. I was looking at the whale next to you. That's why.
Bye. That's not an animal, girl.
We're gonna play the twin telepathy for real on TikTok, and that's how we'll know, bitch.
Yeah,
if we're twins or
not.
I was gonna like what? No,
that's how we'll find out if we're fraternal.
No, I'm talking about like our twin telepathy is rooted like deeply, where like it's almost like I don't know how to explain it. Let's do something else. Come on, we have to prove ourselves. You imagine like why
Disney princess. 3, 2, 1.
Cinderella.
I feel like that was easy.
Okay, twin. You imagine?
Okay. Name a state.
Okay.
I have a random ass one, and I hope this is like so random, but I hope you have it too.
I have a random one too, but okay.
3, 2, 1.
Arkansas.
Washington?
All right.
I'm actually so disappointed in us.
We're really looking like not twins right now.
Wow.
Guys, I don't think we're twins. Yeah. Okay. Letter A through Z. 1, 2, 3.
K.
L.
Oop. Bye. KLMNOP. I can't do it.
All right. I quit.
I think you're name K because that's your name, girl. I'm trying to help you out here.
I'm just trying to like, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
We're not twins.
All right.
That's what's happening here.
And I'm gonna need you to take that test after this. I'm scared.
I'm gonna have some questions for my mother. Imagine after
what?
To ask my mom if we're twins. Like why?
No, but we really do have like this thing where we finish each other's sentences and shit.
Sometimes.
I don't know. I'm really
I do
questioning
always think I'm like, would my twin telepathy instinct kick in if you were in danger? Like would I know like I need to call Karina right now.
Right?
I hope, right?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Oh my god, I just love how this turned into a twin episode for no reason. Like, is it when's twin National Day? Isn't it like in September or something?
I don't know, but
I think in September we should have actual twins on here. with us and do like just a twin ass episode. Yeah. But I guess it's turned into a twin episode. But speaking of twins and stuff, you know how like we like being twins? Like, like I feel like there's twins that like they love it and they have a built-in best friend. I was doing like, what? You know what? I never felt like that growing up, but I feel like the older I get, I'm like, no, yeah, like we are close. Like what else do we?
Right? It depends. Because I feel like I don't know. It depends. I feel like as kids, yeah.
As kids, like we just naturally had the same friends, but it wasn't like we were obsessed with being twins or anything.
No, yeah.
We like never made it a thing.
It was giving siblings, right?
We were just siblings. I feel like the more we've grown up and became moms and stuff, we're like more like into like the whole like, you know, bonding and shit. I was doing. But there's twins that like hate being twins. Have you noticed that? Yeah. Like you either love it or you don't like it.
There's some twins online where they're so like different, and they actually are very open about like fighting and stuff.
Nikki and Gabby.
Yeah, and like they were they're open. Queens. I actually I've sometimes I go watch them, but some twins are very different.
Like the Mario twins, I feel like are very close too.
Yeah, I feel like me and Karina rarely ever fight. That's the thing where I'm like. It is rare for us to like fight.
I feel like
there's even have disagreements.
I feel like there's twins that like they fight so much where they even have like they'll go through identity crisis.
Yeah.
To like try to be so different from each other.
Yes.
That's a real thing that happens. And there's twins that are like whatever about it.
Yeah.
And there's also twins that are freakishly obsessed with being twins that they try to be the exact same.
Like wear the exact same clothes and everything.
Yeah, there's like that.
I feel like we're very mutual.
Us today. I'm scared. We're very mutual.
Yeah, like we're very like
we grew up as just seeing ourselves as sisters.
And it's funny because I get how people like confuse us. I totally could see it, but I also feel like we see each other as such individuals.
Yeah, we've always
been like we're twins, and maybe it's so normal to us.
Yeah, and
like when I see maybe twins that want to completely look opposite. Like I don't
like it too. There's people that don't like
it. We're fine with
and I kind of get that though, Mara, because think about like your whole life being compared, like your entire life, like being compared to your twin your entire life. Like maybe there's people that seek individuality so bad that they're like, I'm my own fucking person, so I'm gonna be like completely opposite from you. There's people like that.
Okay.
And I can understand that because they're like, I want to be my own person. I'm tired of being compared to my twin. I'm tired of us being the same person.
Okay.
I get that part.
I get it. I think we're mutual about it. Like, I feel like there's twins that are, like, not okay with it. I feel like we're very mutual.
Where they fight a lot. Like, there's people that fight a lot.
Or that fight a lot.
And sometimes, like, that part, I don't get as much just because I'm like, as twins, you are compared your whole life as it is.
You are compared, yeah.
Your whole life. Like, you would think, like, the least thing you want to do is, like, get along.
When you get a gift, right? It's, like, a one gift thing.
Yeah. And I'm like, bitch, I'm my own person.
Yeah.
There is icks about being twin.
What's an ick?
An ick is getting the same gift. Like, I got you twins a gift. And you're like, but.
Do you get confused a lot? Like, I get confused a lot for you when I'm out.
Sometimes.
Do you get that? I know Karina's audience so well. I know so well. It's changed now. I think now you do have like an adult audience.
I think we have very similar audiences.
We have very similar audiences now. But I feel like
especially after the
slime
podcast
days. Yeah, slime days. I know like yours was like kid audience, right? So yesterday, I never play it off, all right? Because I never want to. No, actually, it just depends, right? I'm always really like try to be like, oh, like tell them like in a way where it's not like awkward for them because you don't want them to feel like dumb, you know. I felt always so bad.
I know.
So yesterday, I was in downtown LA. We were shopping for Jasmine. And these girls come up and I immediately knew they were like younger.
Oh.
I immediately know I'm like, oh, they're
Karina, you were my childhood, imagine.
So they didn't say Karina first, right? And it's hard to tell because sometimes we do have like a young audience that like will know about the both of us. So I was like, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how the conversation goes. I just knew it. They're like, oh my God. And like, I don't know. It's always a different reaction. They haven't said anything, so I don't want to make it weird for them. I'm like, oh my God, yes, queen, like let's do it.
Myra,
the mom's like taking the picture. She's like, oh my God, you're so cute, you're so sweet. Because I was just like, hey, queen, like we're just like just being us, you know. She's like, oh my God, you're so sweet, blah blah blah, and she finishes it this way. She's like, oh my God, my girls love the whole slime, and she mentioned like the slime, and I just knew it, and. I don't know if she said Karina, but I know she had said slime.
Said slime, baby.
She said slime. And I was like, oh, like, I was so deep in it, Karina. I was so deep in it. And the mom was so happy to have met me. She was like, you are so cute. You're so sweet. Because I was just like talking to them like we're friends.
I'm queen.
You know, we talk to them. We'll be like, queen. Like, we're having our moment. And when she said that, in my head, I was like, just keep it playing, girl. Because at this point, if I say, oh, I'm not her, it's going to be so awkward.
Mara's like,
and I
can't wait to make slime with y'all.
I know, right? I literally was like, period. Like, I don't know what I said. And I was like, it was so nice. I wanted to make the experience nice for them. I was like, it was so nice meeting you, queens. Like, and I just like, that was it. No, because I have to be like, okay, every time I do meet your audience, and right away when they do say Karina, like, I will know. I'll be like, oh, like, she's my sister. I'll tell you, say hi, queen. And eventually they're like, oh, it's okay. Like,
but it's because you don't know if they're meeting Myra.
Yeah. But like, sometimes when I'm like, oh, I'm not her, I feel like sometimes they're getting the impression.
I've gotten Myra before too.
I feel like sometimes they're getting the impression that I'm like lying and I don't want to take a picture. Right.
Oh.
So I
want to
see
be me. Yeah. Yeah.
So I see a sudden face like change on them where I'm like, they're getting like, they're thinking I'm probably being rude right now.
And I'll be like, no, you are.
And I'm like, no, I'm her twin. And sometimes people might think like she's twin.
Some people might see it as like, oh, you're just saying you have a twin.
So imagine
denying the picture. Okay.
Especially like, imagine the mom all excited and she's like, I'm not her, I'm her twin.
Dude, that's the crazy part is till this day, like some people will be like, you guys are twins. And it's like,
yeah.
Maybe because we like, you know, like
when you see the sudden face change,
oh,
I'm like, oh my God, they think I'm being rude right now. So I always try to play it off. I'm like, oh my God, she's my sister. Yeah. And like sometimes it's like, let's say like Disneyland. I'm like, yeah, she's actually here. Like, hopefully we run into you again or something, you know? But like if I'm just
they think you're bullshitting, like you're saying you have a
yes, Karina, their face shift. And then I also don't know how to say it without me sounding like if I'm like not trying to take the picture.
And I want to mention this because I feel like sometimes it sounds dumb because sometimes people will comment like back to those people and they'll be like, are you guys dumb? Like they're twins. Because I feel like there is people that also like discovered us like until after we started our podcast and after we doing stuff together. But you guys also have to remember like that there was like literally like an entire like 7 years or so where we had entirely different audiences. I was doing slime, Myra was doing YouTube. I mean, Myra was doing makeup. And coincidentally, like we both got our own followers, but we were in our own worlds on YouTube. We were in different worlds, guys. So that is why we had.
Did we unintentionally do the whole identity crisis thing? Like what?
Yeah, we actually did on accident. Like our YouTube content was so different, you guys.
Now that you say it, I'm like,
so
wait.
For literal years, because sometimes people will comment like, are you guys dumb? Like they're twins. Yeah. But like, yes, I remember that for years we did entirely different content where our worlds were like so different on YouTube. Oh my God. Where people genuinely didn't really know that we were twins like that.
I'm just
until
I was waiting
more recently
yesterday.
We started doing stuff together.
Cause you know how the mom finished it, she's like, "Ooh, tag her," and I was thinking like, I'm just waiting for Karina to text me that somebody tagged me, like thinking.
Oh, I definitely like have had times where I get tagged in something as Myra at Target. Yeah, and I'm like, we're posting. Met the slime girl today.
Like, nice meeting you. Imagine. No, Karina's because sometimes
I've noticed it even
you get when we're
together.
Oh yeah, I know.
Even when we're together, I feel like at the pop-up recently, people would be like, I love the slime, and they would like look at you, and I was like,
I think because you've lost a lot of weight too.
I feel like we just look so much alike right
now. No, like that people hella confuse us.
I feel like people yeah, I'll be like right there next to Myra, and like somebody will come up to her and tell her that they like love her slime videos, and I'm like,
yeah,
I'm right here, baby, and you'll be like, she's right here.
I know, but do you get what I mean? That sometimes
or I'll be like,
you might say it without them thinking that you're being rude.
Or sometimes I'm even standing there, I'm like, am I just like unapproachable? Where they think that like you're just so like
no,
because Myra is literally walking like.
No.
So I'm like, do they think that she's just look like, oh, there's Karina, and then I'm just like so in my own world that they don't even like notice I'm there. I don't like, you know what I mean?
I don't know, but yeah. So I really was like, Karina's gonna text me that they tagged me or something.
That's fucking funny.
She literally told you like, oh,
no, I've tried that before, Myra. Like when I'm at Target or something, they'll be like, Myra, and I'm like, I'm actually Karina, I'm her sister, and they'll be like, oh, Karina, like I'm like, oh, yeah, like
hella confuses now. Yeah, when we are together, like literally, like
I think our husbands a lot of times will be like the one that they'll be like, oh. Because I get a lot of times where they'll be like, I thought I saw you. I thought you were Myra, but then I saw Raul, and they were like, oh, it's Karina. Like,
yeah, like you'll confirm it. So that happens a lot. And it's just so funny. If you've ever met me and thought I was Karina, like,
Well,
you know
even
that,
Myra.
like, I either play it off when it's so deep in. Not that I do it intentionally, Karina, but at that point, like, we already took a picture and everything. It's like,
It happens. Even
I feel so bad breaking their heart. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Because you know that it's like you're so in it already. If it's in the
Yeah.
beginning, what I know, like if it's in the beginning, they're like, Karina, I'm like, oh, Queen, like I'm her sister, but I'll tell her you said hi or something. And they're normally like, I think they're always caught off guard. They're always like taken back. If say they didn't know you had a twin, like they might think I'm denying a picture. Does that make sense?
Dude, no, the other day, I don't know where the fuck we were at, Myra, and we were both walking like next to each other, and I straight up heard a girl say like, "That's a slime girl," and she pointed like straight at you, like,
Like why?
I swear. And I was like, I think I was like behind you, and I was like, I'm literally having, see, and I'm just there clueless, like, girl, I can't. In my head, I was like, she's literally like, and they were both like, there was like two girls, and they were like. And they were looking at you, and I was literally like watching them like fangirl over you. Like I just thought I just thought it was so funny. I was like, I'm screaming.
That's so funny.
And I even smiled at them so they could like see that it's actually me, but they knew pelaron. They were just like I just thought it was so funny. I was like, I'm right behind her. Imagine like,
oh my god,
oh,
that happens so much. That happens so much. I don't think people
I get
realize
it all the time too, Myra. I get it all the time. Like
I've
Myra.
always been curious. No, because I'm like, I know Karina's fan base. You have a very like big fan base.
Stop.
So I'm like, does she get it? Like, I'm like,
No, I
maybe
swear,
she does,
I
maybe
swear
she
to you, I get
doesn't.
it. I swear to you, I get
Okay.
it. Where they'll be like, Myra. Or like, I feel like even at the pop-up, like, there were some people that thought I was Myra and you were Karina. I don't know. Like, I was like, what?
But
No,
this
I
is
swear.
honestly, that's one thing about having a twin. We do get confused a lot.
Like, we never with close friends and family, but I even noticed that, like, at events sometimes, even, like, influencers will be like, I thought you were
Remember
Myra.
at Slimania, people would like approach me thinking I was you also.
Yeah.
They'll be like, and I'm like, she's having a meet and greet right there. It's just so funny.
Not the meet and greet, bitch.
Where's this line going?
Stop. Y'all, she's right here. You know,
And I'm like, she's literally having a meet and greet as we speak. Like, even for Slimania, like, I mean, this is an event for Slime, girl. And then bro would be like, it's Myra, Karina Garcia's sister, because I had to clarify it. I mean, you're at Karina's Slime event and you see the bitch on stage, you go think it's her.
Oh my god.
So me and Peter had this thing where I was like,
my God.
I'm Myra, Karina's sister. Peter was like, I'm Peter, not James Charles or something. Like, why? I can't. It's just so funny. But yeah, I guess that was one thing about being a twin. We get confused a lot, especially being like on social media.
And I feel like to some people, like, I feel like people who like really like watch us, like, who've been watching us for years, like, you get to like tell the differences like nothing. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like the Murillo twins, like in the beginning, I genuinely could not tell them apart.
Yeah.
Like, I really couldn't. And I feel like now that I know them more, like I can tell them apart right away. And I feel like that's what it is. Like, even like viewers, like,
Yeah.
where they watch you for years, you're like, you guys are, some of you guys have been watching us for so long or that know us, like, you probably think like, how the fuck do people confuse them? Like, how? But you know, we do get a lot. Like, you guys will be shocked. I feel like you could watch us online a lot and then meet us in person and confuse us.
Yeah.
Because we've met people that are like, that they're like, oh my gosh, I've been following you guys for years, and they'll be like, and they'll straight up think that I'm her or she's me, like in person. I think it's a whole different ballgame in person, because it's so funny how we'll meet, like, and then this happens often. Like, I've gotten this so much recently too, and I think it's funny to, like, you know, that online you can be so confident on who you're watching, and then you meet us and you're like, wait, it's hilarious. But
Yeah, it's crazy.
that's so funny.
I feel like my face is like shorter and rounder.
What?
And you have like slimmer, longer. I feel like we've got that
I feel
before.
like- I don't know. I feel like I have a big ass fucking face, bitch. I mean,
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not saying
did
so.
you
Be like,
believe?
oh my god, my face. No, I'm being serious. Like,
what do you mean?
yeah, people have even told like, oh, like you have like fuller cheeks, and I'm like shorter, and you're like slimmer and
I'm
longer.
shorter. Like, why?
Yeah, like my face
Maybe?
is like more short and like wide, and yours is like
I feel like
longer and skinnier.
You know what it is? I think I just have a big chin.
No,
Big jaw.
no, not like. I'm not saying I have a long face either. I'm
Come
just
on,
saying,
Natalie, none. Imagine it. No, I don't mean it like that. I'm a
I
sweet
have
queen.
fuller cheeks. I have fuller cheeks.
I know. I think I know what you're saying. We have the same bone structure, but like
Just, like,
different. I mean, different bone structure, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
You could be identical twins and still
And that's
have like
one thing people
different.
point out. They're like, oh, you have like fuller cheeks.
Oh,
I have like fuller
okay.
cheeks.
Okay, I get it.
Like I see it. I get it. Yeah.
Uh, That's so funny though, like how confused people get.
I mean, what is that a downfall though? Like
a downfall?
Yeah, because we're talking about pros and cons. I don't even see it like.
I think it's funny when
I actually think it's just like when like I think it's like hilarious that people
I think it's really funny like when we're literally together and they're meeting the both of us and they confuse us because I'm like, oh shit, we really are twins.
Yeah,
I think I like it. I think it's funny like how
I think it's funny. I definitely I always notice the face shifts though, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure someone out there was like, Karina denied a picture.
Oh my god!
And I'm like, oh my god! I'm like making Karina look bad right now.
It's really rare, Myra, for me to go along and say it's me, Myra.
No, it's really rare too. Does that make sense? Okay,
I've done it before though.
When it's like already at the end and you're like,
I've done it before.
Like,
no, I've done it before that. Like I was so deep into it that I just took the picture.
You're just like, it's such a special moment for them. Yes. You're like, what? I'm just gonna ruin their moment right now if I say like.
If they say Myra right away,
when I have the chance, I'll literally tell them like, "Oh, I'm not her. Like, she's my twin." Normally, I follow it up with like, "Oh, it's my twin." If I just say I'm not her, like, bitch, like they're gonna really think I'm like denying a picture. I normally tell them like, 100% of the time, I'll tell them, "No, it's my sister. Like, it's my sister." And I try to tell them like, "I'll tell her you said hi." That's just because funny. Like the face shift is crazy that I'm like, they think I'm lying right now.
It sounds outrageous. If they don't know I have a twin, it sounds like you're just saying that to not take a picture with me.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my god. Wait, so like, when have you played it off? Like, is it like so deep into?
I've only played it off. I'm thinking of one scenario when I was at a store.
Times to me
when I was at a store and like again like they didn't say the name, so they just kind of asked for a picture, and then like. They said something along the lines of like, say hi to Brian or something like that, where I was like, they think I'm Myra. And
they saw you with Raul.
It had to have been like, maybe he was at the other side of the store and I was doing my own thing. But it was one of those things that I was like, you 100% thought I was Myra. I just went along with it. But a lot of like, most of the time I'll be like, I'm actually Karina, her sister. I'm her twin. And they'll be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Myra.
Yeah. Or like when they say like, I know you. And I'm like, who are you thinking I am? You ever do that?
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, me and my sister are on social media. Like, I'll say that in case.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like
when they tell me like, I know you, I'll be like, oh, like, I'm online.
Yeah.
And then I'll kind of see where they go from there.
No, but I've tried that. They'll be like, I knew you were the side girl. Imagine. And I'm like, oh my god. So I already know to be like, yeah, me and my sister are online.
Oh my god!
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I get.
So they're like, "Oh, okay, it could be her, it could be the other one."
I'm screaming. That's so funny.
Yeah. That is so funny.
I'm dead as well.
But I guess But now that we're talking about that, how we're like, no, we've never had an identity crisis or whatever. Like that's so funny because I feel like in the world of makeup and slime, it was two different worlds. Like
it was so different, Myra.
And it's like, I'm actually was so that proud us of trying to have like our moment, like. By
our own moment. Oh, that's so funny, Myra. I never saw it that way until now.
Because if you think about it, we could have started a YouTube channel together.
We could have.
God.
This is our YouTube channel. I'm like, we still could. This is our channel.
I feel like this is though.
This is us.
Like we finally gave them the twin fantasy.
The twin fantasy is
crazy. That's crazy.
We're starting at OnlyFans. I'm just kidding.
Together, imagine.
Like why?
No, that's crazy.
OMG.
Oh, but yeah, I feel like we always did want to do content together, so I think that's.
I still question like why we don't do like fun stuff like twin telepathy challenges or like doing trying to confuse somebody. That we're filming that this week. I'm gonna fucking just come with my vlog camera to your house, dressed as you, and I want to trick Noah. Because we gotta get this twin content. I'm just kidding. Like why else do it?
We definitely do.
I'm screaming. But why would this turn into a fucking twin episode?
Right?
It would have been cool if
this was international
twin day. I'm just gonna say it's twin day. You know, this is our fun little twist on. We need to start having specific days, guys. You know how we did the 100-year-old thing? Today's twin day. Just coincidentally, it just became twin day. Please comment below right now because I just want us to do fun episodes. Comment below. What do you want us to do next? Like, should we do crazy hair day or something?
Oh my god,
that'd be fun. Crazy hair day, pajama day, whatever the fuck. Please comment below, guys.
Pajama days.
I'm so down for the fun episodes. I'm so here for it.
I would say like a good pro is like you always have like someone to be there, right?
Oh yeah.
Like I try to think about like growing up, I was like socially awkward. I was
Every way.
antisocial. Like
Oh,
I would
super.
literally freak out if I didn't have like my twin.
We were extremely antisocial, and even having each other at school didn't help us.
Actually, did you know that we are antisocial because we don't have to be social? We have each other.
Oh my gosh. Wait, twins chime in. Are you guys antisocial too? Because
At
we never
least, like-
had to be social as
Uh-huh.
individuals.
Yeah, because I think anybody that's thrown out in the jungle on their own, they're gonna figure it out.
Because I genuinely feel like this. Like, if Myra, anywhere, I can go anywhere, Myra. If I'm going to, like, even if it's a family party or an event where other creators are at, like, no matter what, if Myra is not going, I'm gonna need some fucking alcohol or something, because, like, I cannot be social without Myra. Like, it's hard. I
That's
can.
what you think.
I can.
Yeah.
But I am a little bit
Oh
more
my God.
nervous.
When we had our identity crisis, apparently, when we were doing our different
Content.
things, like content, you were doing your own thing. I was doing my own thing. I was going to events by myself. Now, when you don't go, I'm like, when am I going to go? And I'm like, I was going to events. I would drive myself to LA.
I don't know what it is about events that are just so much more different than, like, that get you feeling a certain way, because I'm thinking about, like, I went on tour and stuff by myself,
Exactly.
and I like had to, like,
You were, that's why when you're like, I'm not going to go if you don't go, I'm like, bitch, you was doing a lot of things on your own. Like, isn't that crazy?
yeah, it's weird, huh?
And now we're like,
Huh.
it's just so crazy, girl.
I
But
know.
I feel that, like, because you have a naturally somebody always, it's like the same thing with your partner. I'm used to Brian speaking. I'm used to Brian doing the calls. I'm used to Brian doing everything because I'm like relying on him. So I don't want to be social. Like,
Oh, really? Okay.
bitch, I know you're the same way with Ro.
Relying on certain things, yeah. Like, that's, I know what you mean.
Like, he'll speak for you when you order food and stuff.
Okay. In the beginning, I feel like I used to speak for Raul more, but now he does it for me. Now it's weird. I don't know.
Okay.
Like, we kind of like switched.
Also, he was shy.
In the beginning, I feel like I was a lot more social than him.
Okay.
Well, even now, I feel like if I'm at a party, social events, Myra, Brian is more social than you. I feel that I'm more social than Raul. In social gatherings, I'm more social. But, like, yeah, like ordering food and stuff, I'd be like, I want this, and he's like, literally, you're right next to me. Just fucking say what you want.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Well, that's how I feel about twins.
okay.
Like, I feel like naturally you've always been more out there, though, right?
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
I know what you
But
mean.
I also think, like, it just depends. Like, because I feel like we could be both shy and we allow ourselves to be shy because we just have each other.
Uh-huh.
Because I know, like, if I'm being thrown by myself, like, I'm going to figure it out. And I'm sure the same way with you.
Yeah.
But when we're together, like, how we rely on each other to go to events.
But I like that, Myra. I like it when we go to events together,
You know?
because, like, you've been to events by yourself and stuff, and it does suck when you're there trying to, like, talk to people by yourself.
Yeah.
If we're at an event together, I'm not worried about that, because I'm like, well, we're talking to each other. We talk to each other, so it's not like awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes it easier. So I guess especially I like that we're in the same field with, like, social media. Does that make sense? Like, we go to the same events now. Before we were not going to the same
Like,
events.
going to the same
And
events.
now, like, we usually get invited together.
Yeah, which is
And
good.
it makes it so much better because some of these parties don't have +1s.
Oh, yeah.
And I love that we get invited together because it's, like, literally, like, we have each other.
I like that.
Because it would be awkward, especially the ones that are, like, no +1s.
Oh, yeah.
You get
Those are
me?
always awkward. Oh, my
Yeah.
God, yes.
I know. I still don't get those kind of events, girl.
I know, because then you're, like, forced to, like, socialize, which is fine, but like, bitch, I get so awkward. And it's funny because I feel like every other creator is, like, the same too, because everybody always says they get a little nervous, or they're, like, looking around like, do I know anybody here?
Mm-hmm.
Just naturally, like, you could be a very, like, outgoing person online and stuff, and then when you're thrown into, like, social gatherings, like, yeah.
Definitely.
Anyways, wow, that was fun.
Well, that was great.
We love Twin Day. I love how this turned into Twin Day, like, just coincidentally.
That's crazy.
And it's because we're wearing the same thing today.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next episode. We hope you enjoyed, and we hope you have a great weekend.
And you guys, be on the lookout for the Apple Podcast Spotlight. We're going to be featured April 18th, you guys. So stay tuned. I'm so excited.
I can't believe it. Oh my god, that's so exciting.
I know. And as always, if you're listening from Apple Podcasts, don't forget to rate and subscribe. If you guys are listening from YouTube, hey queen. And we'll see y'all in the next one.
See y'all later.